Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is now time for Monday Night Raw. Hope you all had a fabulous start to your week. Hope everyone is ready for another fantastic week of wrestling content from Monday Night Raw to NXT to SmackDown. Tonight, of course, is the second round of the King and Queen the Ring tournament. So, of course, we know we got Jay and Ilja Dragunov, Gunther and Kofi, Lyra and Zoey Starks. And then we also have, who's the last one? Lyra, Zoey, Shayna, Baszler, and Io Sky. Also, Becky will be taking on Dakota Kai. So a lot of great action tonight on Monday night. That being said, let's get things right into it. Here we go. Oh, Jay. Oh, Drew, well, he is starting the things off for us.
He looks like a man on a mission.
Wow. Drew is starting things off. Well, good to see we got a good Drew McIntyre segment. Oh, wow. They got the crowns out there tonight. Oh, yeah. It's that time of year. Drew McIntyre giving us his best Wolverine impression.
At the end of the day, a man who is obsessed with
Absolutely.
Many would say that he is a whiner, that Drew McIntyre is bitter, that Drew McIntyre is a hypocrite. What was that, Cole? He just called you a hypocrite. He just called you a hypocrite.
Here goes McAfee.
And again, Pat, you're going to get your ass smacked. Everyone has seemed to have had it up to here.
Yeah.
With Drew McIntyre.
They have.
In fact, the Pat McAfee show on ESPN, you allowed your show to be used as a platform for Drew McIntyre to come out there and spew his propaganda as of late.
Some people say all journalism is propaganda. I certainly let him get his story out, and it's a beautiful one.
Here we go.
Also want a little bit of pettiness, a little bit of spite, and certainly some obsession over a man that he thinks ruined his title run.
So Greenville, South Carolina is getting the Drew McIntyre experience.
Drew McIntyre to start Monday Night Raw. That would have been sweet.
And the chats are already starting.
I mean, maybe if we're in Atlanta or Charlotte, but Punk's not going to show up in Greenville. He only makes the big towns, brothers.
Good Lord.
No, what Punk told me when pushed, he's Satan himself. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he doesn't exist, when the greatest trick CM Punk ever pulled was looking like a drug addict without ever taking any drugs.
Yeah.
No, the greatest trick he ever pulled was convincing you to trust him time and time again, no matter how many times he breaks your trust. Management, CM Punk fans, you keep taking him back. It's like an abusive relationship. I don't understand it.
Said CM Punk's the only person that can look like they do drugs without actually doing
The other thing
them.
I don't understand is you buy all the crap that he spews out his mouth every week.
Oh
I don't like
God.
talking to people like they're stupid.
That's
but
hilarious.
if you're a CM Punk fan, you're stupid. Just look at the facts. Last week he was in this ring calling me a coward, challenging me to a fight. You literally watched me leave the arena in my car. He arrived 1 second later, came to the ring and started talking his trash. It's like he's got a stooge on the inside, Adam Pearce. And the week before that, I was on the stage. He was in the skybox. I go to the skybox. He's in the ring. He's running from Drew McIntyre. Punk, eventually, I'm going to get my hands on you, and I will torture you, and you'll beg me to tear your tricep. But until then, I'm not going to waste my time in a guy that might not be cleared for about 20 years.
Oh.
Good Lord.
Speaking of things that'll never happen, Jey Uso lost another title match. My title match. His reward, my spot in the King of the Ring, is complete BS.
I'm so tired of hearing that
Jey.
shit.
The number one thing on my priority list is the World Heavyweight Championship and that paper champion, Damian Priest.
The paper champion, Damian Priest.
I've been watching you backstage, Priest, walking around you, the big.
Won't we? We'll see.
Drew, you got some serious issues, dude. Since you can't shut that hole in your face, why don't you do something different tonight? I'm thinking you actually say what you're gonna say, but say it to somebody's face.
I would love to say it to somebody's face, but if you were listening, CM Punk keeps running away from me every single week. But since you've been a man, you're stepping up to me right now. I'm going to say something positive about you right now, because I know your story. You have a very, very inspirational story. You've worked your arse off for years. You've put a shift in. You paid your dues. You deserve all the success in the world. You just don't deserve to be champion. I mean, my next door neighbor, Dave, has a very inspirational story. Doesn't mean he should be world heavyweight champion. This is a case of the title making the man. The Raw title is in its infant stages. It needs the man to make the title. It needs Drew McIntyre.
I don't think it needs Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre needs it. I think it's the other way around here.
You knew you couldn't beat me one-on-one, so you had to use that briefcase and cash in.
Stop, man. You are delusional, dog.
Hell.
No. You're out here
Always
blaming
delusional.
everybody else for your failures. Let me ask you a question. Did you not choose this life? I mean, you chose to be a WWE superstar, right?
True.
I've been a WWE superstar since I was 21. Say what if you think he's a BS champion?
That was a good one.
Champion.
That was a good one.
Now, but check it out. You know what you should choose to do, though, Drew? Choose to find a mirror, look at the reflection, and then blame that asshole.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna break it down for you. Right? I wanted to cash in on Seth Rollins, man. I really did. And then you and I, we could have went to war at WrestleMania. But you stopped me from cashing in multiple times. That's your fault.
They see admits you wanted to cash in on him.
Then you explained to the world that if I was smart, I'd wait for you to beat Seth and then cash in on you. What happened? That's on you.
I believe that's what happened.
Let's talk about WrestleMania, Drew. You finally achieved your goal. All you had to do was leave. All you had to do was grab your wife's hand and go enjoy your moment. And then what happened? Te hiciste un pedazo de mierda.
Got cocky as shit.
You saw Punk. And you made Punk more important than yourself, this championship, and you made Punk more important than your wife. Wait. Let's not forget about the part that you proceeded to get your ass whooped by a one-armed man. Oh. So yeah, I cashed in. Now you know what? Your elbow's gonna heal. You're gonna get cleared. So what? You want a shot at the world title? Fine. You got it. But check this out, Drew. You can call me a paper champion all you want, but when I'm done with you, you're gonna eat those words. Now you all can rise to that.
Okay.
Well, Damian Priest spewing some facts there when it comes to Drew McIntyre. And the bottom line in all of this, Pat, is the fact that Drew McIntyre is obsessed with CM Punk. Whether he wants to admit it or not, CM Punk said on social media this week, this is a quote, "Psychologically, Drew McIntyre can't hurt me, but I'm going to break his heart." Those are the words of CM Punk.
Yeah, and it feels like Drew McIntyre's taking it from all angles, but the Scottish Warrior's going to have to figure it out. He's got a title opportunity.
Drew McIntyre's taking it
just said to him.
from all angles.
We talked
Good
about
to
the
know.
men's King of the Ring tournament quarterfinals, also the women's Queen of the Ring tournament semifinals tonight. Lyra Valkyria takes on Zoey Stark in one of those matchups, and the other.
That's gonna be a really good one.
Great rivalry between Shayna Baszler
And that one
and
should be
Io
very
Sky.
good as
Those are our
well.
two quarterfinal matchups tonight. Let's show you how we got to this point.
Last week, the Queen of the Ring tournament kicked off with first-round matchups.
A little
from the
recap
Raw side
for
of the
anyone that
bracket.
missed it.
The first contest was a technical clash between the one-woman Dynasty Natalya and the leader of Damage Control, Io Sky.
Those tacticians in the ring would do anything to get the crown.
Natalya's powerful mat-based style was overmatched by Io's high-speed aerial assault.
Io Sky advances.
And this past weekend, Shayna Baszler competed against the young upstart Maxine Dupree. The submission magician made short work of her opponent, advancing to the next round. Tonight, the Queen of the Ring tournament continues as Io Sky goes one-on-one with Shayna Baszler in the quarterfinals.
I'm going to tear her apart, limb by limb. It's Io's era.
Will the genius of the Sky land a devastating blow to the Queen of Spades? Or will Shayna Baszler's path of destruction lead her to the semifinals?
And Pat, there's high emotion heading into tonight.
That's a
I
pretty
want to
good
take you back to
build-up.
what happened earlier today in the parking lot outside the arena. The arrival of Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark, of course, friends interrupted by damage control.
Oh, the altercation in the parking lot, eh?
In a long history between Shayna
this
and
is gonna be a good one to open up with for sure.
In the matchup here tonight. Here comes the former WWE Women's Champion.
The following is a quarterfinals match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, accompanied by Dakota and Kairi Sane, representing Damage Control, Io Sky.
Pat, the crown that will adorn the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament, will it be Io Sky?
This will be a good test for Io.
Go from title to crown, being called the Queen of the Ring. Massive for your career.
Well, Shayna Baszler.
Oh, well.
Baszler from out of nowhere, Io's opponent.
I'm going to
tonight.
assume this one is going to be a contest. Here we go.
Spilling out into the arena. This matchup has not started yet, and Baszler on the attack. Officials going to have to try to get things settled down. Queen of the Ring when we return.
Okay. So yeah, knee directly to the mouth of Io Sky after attacking her on the outside. Good to see. Glad we know where we're at tonight. Shayna Baszler is gonna be an absolute menace tonight. So we started the night off with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. And it was good to actually see Damian Priest give us a very good promo for the first time, and I think a very long time. Coming from Damian Priest, he's been held back, in my opinion, here recently with the whole Judgment Day, and he's always got the rest of the group out there with him. So, to be able to see him able to carry a promo that way was very, very good to start out the show on, in my opinion. I think we're probably going to see them two go at it at the King of the Ring. Don't know if Drew's elbow will be cleared by then. Don't know exactly what they're still trying to do with that. I think they need to get over all these injuries. We have about 12 wrestlers who are injured. Biggie, Eric, Seth, Jimmy Uso, Selena Vega, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre. That's at least 7. So we have got to get this injury bug out of there. I am hoping that they get it cleared very soon, because a lot of good wrestlers are on the bench right now because of injury. So I think they're having to do a lot of curveball stuff. Of course, as well, we have tonight the opportunity of another QR code. It is like I think I've seen some stuff that today was like the 5th anniversary of our first episode of the Firefly Funhouse. There we go. Let me get that out right. Here we go.
We're back live on Monday Night Raw. Quarterfinal matchup.
The match finally did start. Good to see. Good to see.
Matches underway. Shayna Baszler versus Io Sky.
Io Sky.
Baszler misses with a kick. Io Sky off the ropes, up over the top, lands on her feet, and takes out Baszler at the knees.
Quickness.
Oh, and a basement drop kick by Sky.
Could be Shayna's Achilles tonight against
Io
Io Sky. Buzzing in Greenville.
Renewal of a rivalry between these two really got underway 7 years ago when Io and Shayna Baszler battled it out for the World of Stardom Championship.
World,
Sky safe.
World of Stardom
And of
Championship.
Course,
Woo! There it was.
there's that weird thing again, Pat.
There's been a lot of those.
Hey, Michael Cole just acknowledged the QR code.
Video, and I'm not talking freaky like you with those antlers. I'm talking, you know, eerie.
Michael
spooky.
Cole just acknowledged the QR code.
Well, Baszler now taking control.
We
Baszler
love
and Io
that.
Sky also battled over the NXT Women's Championship, even in a steel cage at one point, as Baszler almost uses the full 5 count there.
So,
She's
chat,
reminding the ref
as
that
you
she's
know,
allowed to try to rip somebody's arm out
per
of their
the
socket
regular,
for 5 seconds.
Submission magician, MMA
it is
background. Shayna
Uncle
Baszler,
Howdy
one of the most
Detective's
dangerous
time.
women in WWE.
We're gonna go ahead and
She's
start the
taking it out
open
now,
case
Io Sky.
files of the Uncle Howdy Adventures.
I heard her speaking earlier today in the building to anybody that would listen,
Ah.
saying, I'm the only one that's ever tapped out Ronda Rousey. How come nobody's ever given me the respect that I deserve?
Shayna's been entwined with members of Damage Control for many years. Mentioned the rivalry with Io Sky.
Io Smart
She
going
lost
out the
finals
ring.
of the Mae Young tournament to Kairi Sane, also had a great series of matches. Ooh, exchanging the NXT
that.
Championship with Kairi Sane a few years ago.
Shayna has said that she wants to make her
What are we
opponent
doing?
snap, tap, or
And
trap.
look at this, trying to break the arm perhaps of Io Sky. Continuing to work on the left
Ah,
arm with a big smile on the face
kick
of Shayna
directly to the
Baszler
arm.
as she does damage to
Gosh.
Sky. Knows dozens and dozens of ways to tap you out.
Snapping bones, make you crap your pants. Shayna Baszler
We
doing
want
all.
tables. Here we go.
Into the arena today with her friend. Here's the cover now. Hook of the leg. Io kicks out. Zoey Stark, who's in a quarterfinal matchup later tonight. Be interested if Shayna and Zoey advance to the semifinals and go one-on-one. Zoey Stark, former NXT Tag Team Champion, with Shayna's opponent tonight, Io Sky.
We go. Gonna stop the elbow. Nope.
Oh, Io Sky trying. It does. Rolls out of harm's way. Great counter by Io.
Zoey and Shayna have been like peanut butter and jelly together.
Won't be if they make the semifinals.
That's good.
Io now. Oh, nice takedown of Baszler. And now Io Sky with a measured strike right to the jaw. Baszler goes down hard. Io Sky buys herself some time.
What a kick to the mouth there from Io Sky.
Io, who advanced in this tournament.
Taking out Natalya.
Shayna Baszler with a win over Maxine over the weekend. Shayna Baszler now looking for a Kirifuda clutch, perhaps. Io Sky.
The fact that Io is like so popular at the moment
Hammerlock.
in this match.
Oh, and Baszler again continues to work on the arm.
I don't know if Io
Running
wants to
knee.
get into a grappling match with
Beautiful
Shayna.
running knee.
Well, Io's got to pick up the pace and start to fly
Oh.
around the ring. Shayna Baszler now up to the second rope.
Oh,
Looking
boy.
to do more damage to Io Sky.
Up top, here we
having
go.
Massive problems with the injured arm.
This is where Io is much more comfortable than Shayna, though.
That's true.
Up on the ropes, in the sky.
And now Shayna looking for a gut wrench, and Io though lands on her feet. Io Sky now from behind dumps
Ooh.
Shayna, caught her up, top turnbuckle. Shayna's in trouble. Referee Sean Bennett checking with Baszler, who may be injured after taking that nasty fall. Knee banged up now.
Absolutely, twisted like a pretzel over the top rope.
Io Sky, the genius of the
Sky,
sky.
boom. There it is.
Now goes Baszler. Io Sky is rolling.
Beautiful.
Quarterfinals continue in the queen of the ring.
Oh, well, now we got a moment. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to break down the QR code live with you here. Talk to you about it as we always do. So the first picture tonight on the QR code is a gray bird. It's a gray crow as regular. And there's the actual code. Oh my god, it's 18 images. Hold on. $18 images. It looks like it's one solid page. It says door. Let's open the door. Okay. So inside the source file, there's a thing called cinnamon. Not sure what that is. Okay, so we'll look deeper into that later. Okay, these are all throughout 5/12, which was Mother's Day. I remind him of who he was. I showed him his. Okay, we're back. Two. Ooh, close. Chat, we are currently decoding
the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And what a physical match this has been, Pat.
It certainly has. Io Sky has seemingly matched Shayna with physicality here. Queen of the Ring run on the line.
Io sent out to the apron.
Oh, catches a kick from Shayna.
Oh, and Shayna caught up. Remember, injured that knee. Right before we went to commercial break, and Io is targeted.
Absolutely.
Other quarterfinal matchup later on tonight. Lyra,
If
Valkyria,
you
Zoey Stark. That's
have to ask
Raw
what
side
you
of
aren't
things.
seeing, then you
SmackDown winners
aren't
from this past
looking.
Friday, Nia Jax. Oh! Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Tiffany Stratton. They head into the quarterfinals Friday night. And there's a Meteora to the back of Shayna Baszler by Io Sky. Look at the inside leg now on Baszler, who kicks at 2.
Just with the ease in which she flies around, let alone the devastating force with the double missile drop kick.
And I should mention, Pat, that Zelina Vega, the reigning Queen of the Ring, was injured, so she was not able to compete yesterday at the live event. Maxine taking her place against Shayna Baszler. And here now, Io Sky went for the...
How are you doing? I crawled out of the cave so I can be set free. What are your goals remind them?
She's triple stamped the double stamp there.
For the win.
1, 2, woo!
Shayna turns it around into the Carafuna.
Go for the clutch.
The Carafuna locked in. Io Sky in trouble. The intense look of the eyes.
That's deep goal. And she switched arms.
Of the Queen of Spades. Io, though, able to roll through.
Yeah.
Look at the STF.
STF's in.
Baszler, now Baszler's in trouble. Io Sky trying to put Baszler away. Shayna trying to make it back to her feet. Two of the best best in the world going at it in this quarterfinal match. Running knee cover. Baszler to advance in the tournament. A kick out by Sky at 2.
I mean, these two are beating the holy hell out of each other in Greenville.
What a sequence. Baszler turns it into the Karafuda. Fouls it up with a knee to the jaw and almost put Io Sky away. And now Baszler believes she is closing in.
It's actually, like I said, it's going to be a good match.
Io Sky corner. Dragon screw.
This is awesome chance echoing through as Io Sky targets the knee again.
And Meteor in the corner by Sky. Drags Baszler out, center of the ring. Io has her where she wants her. Genius to the sky. Gonna go up to the top rope. Over the moonsault.
Ow.
Cover.
1, 2, 3.
She's going to the
Io did it.
Packed house in Greenville chanting, "This is awesome," and Pat, indeed it was.
It certainly was, and somehow Io survives the punishment from Shayna. Meteora to Shayna, which sets her up perfectly for the not under, but over the moonsault to perfection. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Io Sky advances.
So on the Raw side of things in the Queen of the Ring tournament, Io Sky, as you mentioned, Pat, advances to the semifinals. She will take on the winner of her match later on tonight, either Lyra, Valkyria, or Zoey Stark. Let's head up to the ring and our broadcast colleague, Jackie Redmond.
Io, what a finish. Congratulations on advancing to the semifinal of the Queen of the Ring tournament next week, where you'll face either Zoey Stark or Lyra Valkyria. What can we expect?
私がクイーンになって、そしてチャンピオンに返り咲く。
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Jackie. I think Io Sky's fired up.
It was a good interview. It's a good interview.
Yeah, good
Jennifer
interview,
languages.
Jackie.
Got everything settled. Greenville understood what she said. That's good.
I'm the queen.
Well,
why would you be more concerned about Braun Strowman in this game of darts?
We'll go.
8 foot tall. I'm just gonna walk up to you, right?
They choke. What's up, guys?
Priest, I know you guys have your history, but I figured it's a good time for us to be able to work together.
We agree on a lot of things. We all agree that Rey Mysterio is a selfish bastard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I dealt with that when he gave away my WrestleMania spot to Dragon Lee. But no one knows more than Dom. Look, Rhea's out, Dom's injured. And from the looks of this crew, y'all could use a little extra muscle.
Busy.
Look, all I'm saying is we can all benefit mutually from this relationship.
Carlito, look, everything you're saying is fine and sounds good. If the boys want to work with you, that's on them. But as far as I'm concerned, you're not welcome here, dog.
Oh.
I get it. You don't trust me yet.
Nope.
But I figured you trusted your boys. But let me just say this.
Khalil's gonna.
Most stubborn minds can be changed. And maybe one day, we could all be amigos.
interesting words from Carlito.
We got away while mommy.
Continental champion ever in 666 days. Now he turns his sights on becoming king of the ring. Gunther versus Kofi Kingston, quarterfinals tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so
Your next challenger has been determined.
SmackDown makes it
so
official.
dumb.
The contract signing for the Cody Rhodes Logan Paul showdown.
Plus, the King and Queen of the Ring quarterfinals.
Who will punch their ticket?
The time is now. Here we go.
It is Tippy time.
3 most dangerous letters won't be RKO. They'll be H-I-M.
Friday Night SmackDown. Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on Fox.
So, what are we looking at with this QR code stuff? What is this? Hey, I don't. Man, there's so much. There's truly gonna be so much in this one. I cannot wait to figure this one out. I like this one, man. Like I said, chat, this is just more of this Uncle Howdy chaos.
Night Raw. Then it's the premiere of USA's Ultimate Survival Competition show, Race to Survive New Zealand.
Teams of 2 competing for $500,000. Sign us up.
Now that would be awesome! Check out a sneak peek right now.
Want me to leave right now?
Unless I overlook something in these QR codes. Utterly lost. Good old SummerSlam.
Saturday, August 3rd are now on sale via Ticketmaster.
It's going to be windy.
And tonight we're in Greenville, South Carolina for Monday Night Raw. King of the Ring quarterfinals still coming.
Go.
Well, here we are. On the cusp of my big Intercontinental Championship match in Saudi and, Maxine. Oh, what a weekend you had, huh? Out there gallivanting around, blowing opportunities in Queen of the Ring, embarrassing the Alpha Academy. It's pathetic. You've learned nothing. Fortunately, I got a chance at redemption. Talked to Pierce, got a couple matches for you two. So tonight it's going to be Otis versus Big Bronson Reed, and Tozawa versus... Hold on. No. Actually, it's going to be Otis versus Sami Zayn. That's what I need. I need my #1 guy out there to soften up Sammy for Saudi, but not funny man, Otis. I don't want those hips shaking. I don't want to see any worm action tonight. I need the serious version. You know what that means, right?
Yes.
Hey! Say it.
No matter what.
Tozawa, you got a big opportunity tonight too, so don't blow it, all right, against Bronson Reed. And I swear to God, if you do that dance, let's go.
Why didn't you tell me about the Queen of the Ring match? I could have helped you prepare for it.
Look, I'm sorry, but Coach Gable doesn't want me training outside the academy anymore.
He doesn't want you... You know you don't have to put up with him, right? He's been treating you very bad.
What are we doing? Please, go, train, do something, anything. Now I'd go as far as to say you have potential. You want a piece of advice? Stop wasting your time with Taylor Not So Swift over there. That one's free.
Pat, what a jerk. There are many ways to motivate people, but take it from me, that is not one of them.
Yeah, Chad Gable sucks as of late, and if I don't see Otis's worm tonight, it's on his ass. I don't like the way he's treating Alpha Academy right now.
Coming up next, quarterfinals, King of the Ring tournament, Gunther versus Kofi Kingston. This is how we got there.
Chad Gable sucks. That sucks.
Tonight, the quarterfinals of the King of the Ring tournament commences. After a hellacious battle with the Celtic warrior Shayna,
Gunther has just been brutally attacked in the knees.
As physical as we expected.
Gunther reigned supreme in the end. And this past weekend, the New Day's Kofi Kingston went up against the legendary Rey Mysterio and knocked off the Hall of Famer in the first round, which now leaves both victors to clash head-to-head tonight. After fellow New Day member Xavier Woods sustained a brutal injury, a motivated Kingston looks to get even.
I have to become the next King of the Ring for Woods.
While the unrelenting Gunther strives to decimate the competition.
The Ringerei, soon to be the king of the ring.
The animosity has reached a breaking point, but only one will advance to the King of the Ring semi-finals.
I love how they're building these up, man.
Kathy Kelly here with the New Day, and Kofi, you have done the unthinkable time and time again in your career. As you prepare to take on the ring general Gunther tonight, how will you do the unthinkable yet again and advance in this tournament?
Well, Kathy, not to toot my own horn, but I am quite familiar with doing the unthinkable, but tonight isn't really about that. Tonight is about payback. Tonight is about giving Gunther what he deserves for what he did to my boy. Last night, I went toe-to-toe with the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. And it reminded me of a few things. It reminded me that there is no room for fear in that ring. There's no room for self-doubt. And most importantly, there is no room for failure because I know how much this King of the Ring tournament means to Woods.
And that's something Gunther will never understand. Everybody knows how dangerous he is, but Gunther, King of the Ring is something that brings honor. Earning that title of king is an honor. And because of what Gunther did to me, I can't go out there this year and defend that honor. But luckily, I know somebody who is an incredible candidate to go out there and beat the hell out of Gunther tonight. And that's one of the greatest champions of all time, Kofi Kingston. And so tonight, Kofi's gonna go out there and he's gonna show Gunther exactly why New Day rocks.
Let's go.
New
Day
rocks.
Let's go. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Ladies
And gentlemen,
please welcome legendary WWE ring announcer, Lillian Garcia!
holy shit, Lillian's there. Wow.
Hell yeah, Lillian.
Lillian, would you do me the honor of helping to introduce the next match? Absolutely, that would be amazing. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. You're doing an incredible, incredible job. I am so proud of you.
Wow. Yeah. Fantastic.
The following is the King of the Ring quarterfinals match scheduled for one fall.
Beautiful to hear Lillian Garcia.
Like riding a bike.
Many, many years, Lillian Garcia, the ring announcer here on Monday Night Raw.
Introducing first, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, representing the New Day, Kofi Kingston!
Kofi Kingston understands what's at stake, Pat. Not only a chance to advance to the semifinals, but he called it, quote, payback for Xavier Woods. It's Kofi and the ring general Gunther. Quarterfinal action live next on Raw.
Also, chat, with these QR codes tonight, they're actually, each photo has a different date. So the first one is 5/1. The last one is 5/20. Oh my goodness. Wow. Kenneth, we're doing good, man. Doing good. Mono Maria, Kofi Kingston for the King of the Ring, Tiffany Stratton for the Queen. Could see both those very easily happening. Kenneth, what do you want? Who do you want to be the King of the Ring? For me, I want Jey Uso to be King of the Ring, and then give it to Tiffany Stratton. Sorry, chap. We're not ignoring you, trust me. We have got to continue to get these uploaded for y'all. That's 5 through 8.
Our women's division
Got
is
some
the
more
best
good
in
stuff.
all of professional wrestling.
The women of NXT are undeniable as the NXT Women's North American Championship qualifying matches
Tonight
begin.
there was no video, though.
History at NXT Battleground.
Tonight was no video for the Uncle Howdy thing. Oh, there's actually a lot more than that. You want to look at them real quick?
Games are over.
Oh, cool. So we're going to start.
Just dropped the champion.
What's next for
I hate it on
NXT
that.
Champion Trick Williams
Still
and the
need fun.
Metaphor? NXT, tomorrow 8/7 Central, only on USA.
You see what I'm saying? I do. I think we got a great plan for our tag team titles. I'm excited. Tonight gonna be hot as hell.
True.
Hey.
Talk to me before you put our titles on the line.
Our titles not on the line. Tell him, baby.
No, don't worry. You're not.
Carlos ain't on the line. Tell him.
That the fact that we need number one
turkey.
contenders. So tonight, the
No,
Raw
it's
Tag
going to be that
Division
bird, yeah.
themselves with a hell of an opportunity.
We're not defending our titles tonight. No.
Tell him.
No title match.
Why am I still nervous?
That is a good question. Come in.
The temperature.
Oh, look, it's Kiana James.
Introduce Miss Kiana James.
It's a pleasure.
Can you keep a secret?
Mr. Pierce, I know we spoke over the phone last week, but I just wanted to reiterate, I'm so looking forward to working under your tutelage. I'm here to leverage this opportunity to its fullest and prove to you exactly why I'm the 1%.
You certainly got the right attitude, and like I said on the phone, if you need anything at all, do not hesitate to call on me.
That's one hell of a riddle right there. Yeah.
If you have to ask what you aren't seeing, then you aren't looking.
Yeah.
In the workplace?
What do?
I don't even know if that's PG.
Truth is a national treasure.
Truth is crazy.
Hey, this is the first round of the men's King of the Ring tournament here on the Monday Night Raw side. We're into the quarterfinals now. You got Gunther and Kofi Kingston. Later on tonight, Jey Uso and Ilja Dragunov. So Kingston is ready to take on the ring general here on Monday Night Raw.
Pluto.
Hey, listen here. See if it's still her out there.
Oh, dude, that phone's clean.
Oh, yeah, clean.
And his opponent,
Lillian Garcia introduced Kofi Kingston.
Really?
Yeah.
250 pounds.
That's who wrote it. This woman's missing.
And that was in the thing?
Yeah. So if you read this, correct. If you read this, it talks about how when she went missing over the weekend.
Hold on.
Last week, Sheamus in the first round matchup against Gunther had his knee destroyed as well. The ring general torturing and punishing his opponents here so far in this tournament.
He'll pick you apart and chop you down. That's why he's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
And Kingston goes right after the ring general. Gunther matchup hasn't even started yet. Kofi Kingston is on fire. He said payback tonight for Xavier Woods for the fact that Woods cannot defend his King of the Ring crown because of the injury caused by Gunther.
So an incredibly smart
Nothing happened on Thursday, really.
Kofi Kingston.
So if you go to all the files, you look at them on your phone, they have different dates. So the first one is 5/1/2024. The last one is 5/20/2024.
Yeah, taking out the base.
That's your second fall. That's your third fall. That's next Monday.
He's the great equalizer.
I don't know.
WWE fans trying to rally Kingston.
Her home, all those notes are just laying around the house.
Hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, it's wild, boy. It's wild. I like it. Ring General will chop Gunther to the. Even though Kofi's the former world champion, Gunther's gonna, New Day rocks. Yeah, listen. Me and Matt Tassett were talking about that Uncle Howdy stuff.
There's a chance Gunther's not even going to be able to compete in this match. Hasn't even started.
And Kingston into the ring and continuing the assault. The official trying to create space between these two so he can actually start this match.
And how would they rule that?
And Kingston again into the knee of Gunther. The ring general may not be able to stand.
Oh, the Uncle, yeah, he'll be there very soon.
Okay.
Well, the official,
all right, I ring the bell.
Started the matchup, didn't even check on Gunther, but it doesn't matter. Trouble in paradise. Kingston, though, runs into it. Well, lands on his feet. German suplex by Gunther. Did not quite work out. Kingston right back to the injured knee of Gunther.
Fake tie went low.
Uncle Howdy.
Smart strategy here by Kingston. Keep the big man off his feet. Kofi now going to the top rope.
That's why Kofi's been a world champion before.
And Kingston off the top rope.
Good Lord.
Under Gunther. Cover now. Kick out at two.
Kingston over here putting in work.
Holy hell, I thought that was it. #1 trend in the United States for good reason. Kofi's taking it to Gunther.
And I don't think he's done yet. Kofi Kingston looking to fly over the top rope. Caught though by Gunther. Gunther catching Kofi Kingston, driving him kidney first into the apron.
Ah, that was.
And Gunther so
Yeah, I did the QR code. It's just like 20 consecutive photos. 20 photos.
Outside the ring, spine first on the barricade, and I think all Kofi did was tick off Gunther. Uh-oh, look out now. Kingston stands right on the announce table. screaming and writhing in pain.
Gunther stops the count. Focused, clear-minded. What the hell is Gunther thinking?
And Gunther now on the announce table. Kofi Kingston in trouble. Gunther now going to turn it into a
Boston Crab on the announce table.
The official.
Gosh.
He's got to be careful he doesn't get disqualified here. Gunther going to now hook a half crab. Match continues.
My lord.
To live because we follow their
He
rules.
is he's in another mode right now. Also, David, if you want to keep up with the Uncle Howdy stuff, we are currently getting all that posted. But it is live on our Twitter page, X page, whatever you want to call it. It's Neptune's Kraken. Oh. Four, 5, 6. Alright, now it's time to do if you look at the floor in the picture above, Alexa Bliss has the same floor in her house. There's so much. It's back. The match is back. My goodness.
Gunther versus Kofi, and it's been all Gunther since before the commercial break as Kofi Kingston trying to fight back into this. Kofi started the match attacking the knee of the ring general. Gunther turned it around, but Kofi, again, refocusing the attack on the lower limbs of Gunther.
And it's the upper limbs, most specifically that right one, that can flatten the chest.
Yep.
That can snatch a soul.
Now punishing Kingston with a kick to the spine in the midst of the 23rd King of the Ring tournament here in WWE. Surprising when I looked up some statistics earlier today, Pat. Kofi Kingston is just in his
Uncle Howdy is top favorite when it comes.
Career.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston, surefire future Hall of Famer, former world champion.
I like the mind games he does for sure.
2010.
He's been on top of it.
He would go on to win that tournament. Kofi was also part of the last King of the Ring in 2021. It was won by Xavier Woods. And now Kingston fighting back against Gunther.
Xavier Woods had a hell of a reign as our king. Now we will find a new one. Power. Could it be Gunther, the ring general? Lost his Intercontinental title after he slipped up a little bit against Sami Zayn. Now he's got a new prize, that crown that we showed just moments ago.
666 days. He was the longest reigning Intercontinental champion ever.
Dominant. I mean, dominant Intercontinental heavyweight champion.
This King of the Ring is the first tournament that Gunther has been involved in his career here in WWE. And now looking again to continue to torture Kofi Kingston. He's focused on the spine and the back of Kingston, who turns it into a pinning combination and a kick out by Gunther. And a big boot to the face.
Kofi, such a veteran in the ring, able to reverse like a backbreaker into a pin. Almost frustrated Gunther even more.
Gunther's a machine. It's like a Terminator.
He is. Only has one speed, and it's dominate.
Is that a speed?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you use it. I think it's more of a metaphor.
All right.
But yes, he's
dominant. Leg kicks.
Kofi again trying to refocus the attack on the already injured leg of Gunther, but Gunther fighting back out of it.
Kofi fighting back here.
Trying to rally. Gunther.
Ow! Backbreaker.
But that knee.
Yeah. Gunther putting that injured knee in harm's way. And watch this impact. The already banged up back. Kofi Kingston.
And the already banged up knee of Gunther. Both men feeling the effects of that one.
War of attrition here tonight in the quarterfinals.
Well, who wants to be the king? You have to lay it all on the line.
Ah.
We call him King General instead of Ring General.
That's nice.
See what I did? King General, 2 titles would be tough to say, but a man who'd be worthy of those would certainly be the Ring General Gunther.
Oh. Wait for it. Missed. Went for it.
SmackDown side of things, Carmelo Hayes, Tama Tonga, Randy Orton, and LA Knight advancing to the quarterfinals. They continue this coming Friday night on SmackDown in the King of the Ring tournament. Kofi back to his feet again, attacking the injured leg of Gunther. Kofi doing the damage before this matchup even got underway. A blow right to the kidney.
Shot to the back. You'll feel this tomorrow. That's Gunther wrestling.
And Kofi, though, able to turn, looking for the SOS, and then Gunther would not allow him to connect. Kofi lands on his feet, though. Leg gives out for Gunther. Kofi Kingston.
Speed. Putting Jordan to the mouth.
Kofi, top rope, down goes Gunther. Can Kofi capitalize?
I'm hoping again.
If anything, it gives him a breather to recalibrate.
To the height of Kofi Kingston.
To a standing Gunther cross body. Frog splash cross body to get Kofi back into this as New Day Raw.
Great matchup in the quarterfinals of King of the Ring. Gunther, though, looking for the Boston Crab again. He did this to Kofi Kingston, something else. Announced table before the commercial break. Center of the ring. Is Kofi going to tap out the already injured back of Kofi Kingston? Under an extreme amount of pressure here. Kofi trying to fight out of this.
Yeah. Come on, Kofi.
Fighting back is Kingston.
Again to the leg of Gunther.
Tremendous heart in this man. Kingston caught him. SOS to Gunther. Kofi looks to put him away and advance to the
Dude, nah, it's not gonna happen, unfortunately.
The former WWE champion, Kofi Kingston. A 4-time Intercontinental champion, 3-time United States champion, and of course a 14-time tag team champion. Giving the ring
This match is
all he can handle tonight in front of
all out at the moment.
Greenville, South Carolina, the quarterfinals for the men's King of the Ring tournament.
This is awesome.
Tremendous night of action so far. Kofi Kingston dragging himself to the top rope.
Greenville's doing all the commentating we need right now. This is awesome.
Drop kick drives Kingston toward the corner.
This is for a crown. This is for a legacy. This is for forever.
Ah, big clothesline.
Kingston inside out. Gunther to cover.
Ah, dude.
Kofi stays alive.
Going back and forth again.
You have to wonder if Gunther is starting to get frustrated over the fact that he has.
I think Gunther is getting extremely frustrated. We don't see that often.
Dragging Kofi to the corner. What's Gunther have in mind now? And again, remember, already injured back of Kofi Kingston. Gunther's been working on it through the entire matchup, and he's going to try to do some more damage. Oh my
gosh.
Twisting Kofi like a pretzel along the ring post. You heard Kofi screaming out in agony.
This man enjoys just inflicting cruel and unusual punishment.
And Gunther hoisting Kingston up. And Kofi turns it around, sends Gunther face first to the ring post. Kofi's got a chance. Kofi looking to rally. Back to his feet. Trouble in paradise. Gunther down outside the ring. Kofi's got to get him back inside.
Gunther's flat backed right now.
Critical point of the matchup. Both men down. In front of the announce table, the official, Eddie Arango, in a count of 5 now. Who's going to beat the count? Kofi Kingston. Can he get a count-out win over Gunther? Got a 7 now. Kingston to the apron. Gunther up at the announce table. Gunther struggling down. Kingston's beat the count.
Oh, I was about to say.
Beats the count.
We're talking about a quarter of a second right there.
High pressure moment. Kingston and Gunther made it back to the ring. Kofi Kingston now measuring his man. Kofi looking to explode out of the corner.
Oh,
for trouble in paradise.
miss.
Gunther able to hook Kingston up.
Power bomb. 1, 2. Oh, there's a crab. Ah, there it was. He couldn't do it. Dang. Daggone.
Gunther is now in the semifinals after an incredible battle against the veteran, the former WWE champion, Kofi Kingston, here tonight. So let's take a look at the updated brackets now on the Monday Night Raw side. Gunther advances to the semifinals next week, Pat. He takes on the winner of our matchup later on tonight, either Jey Uso or Ilja Dragunov.
Yeah, and we officially know that the crown will be out in New Day after an incredible reign by Xavier Woods. Gunther knocks out Kofi, and now the ring general is dreaming of days where his head is the heavy one with the crown.
Well, you know, the finals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments will take place a week from Saturday. Special start time of 1 Eastern, 10 on the West Coast on Peacock as part of the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Also there, Becky Lynch defends the Women's Championship against Liv Morgan, who confronted Becky last week here on Monday Night Raw.
And after all that, the fact that I still can't get an ounce of respect out of you literally blows my mind.
And you talk about all those things that you've done, Liv, you never beat me.
Look at that, Liv Morgan gets a title shot that she did absolutely nothing to earn.
So Damage Control, who vows to take over Monday Night Raw, went out for Becky and Liv, and Liv said, it's not my problem. She backed out on Becky Lynch. Damage Control with the numbers before Becky was helped out by that woman. Lyra, Valkyria coming to the aid of the champion. Let's head back to the locker room and Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. Lyra, I wanted to check in and see how you're feeling after last week's big debut here on Monday Night Raw. Not only did you defeat Dakota Kai, but you also made quite a statement coming to the aid of one Becky Lynch.
Jackie, what a perfect way to kickstart my rise to the top of Monday Night Raw and send a little message at the same time. Damage Control better get used to seeing me on Monday nights because I'm here to stay. And anytime Becky needs a little Irish backup in her corner, I'm gonna be there.
Thank you for having my back. I'm happy to have you on Raw. Go crush it tonight. Fighting Irish, Jackie.
Becky's the best, eh? Well, listen, let me ask you about tonight's match. You're going to take on Zoey Stark. How have you been preparing for that in today's Queen of the Ring tournament match?
Well, Zoey Stark
I don't know if you can.
gone one-on.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hello and to congratulate you. I think you're going to have so much fun on Raw.
Oh, thanks, Liv. That's actually really nice of you.
Of course. Yeah. I do have a question, though, really quick. Has Becky always been such a bitch?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
These two. There it was. God.
I'm not the one that's scared of a face-to-face fight, bitch.
Good Lord.
Next Saturday, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, comes an event unlike any other.
An absolutely incredible scene.
One king. One queen.
Elation has taken over the stadium.
Who will wear the crown? WWE King and Queen of the Ring from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Streaming exclusively on Peacock.
Blazing.
So, chat, not sure what they're doing with Lillian Garcia, but it is good to see she was back. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have officially flooded the social media with all the Uncle Howdy stuff we have found. Yeah, that punch from good old Becky there was a little something. It was a quick little jab, what it was. But chat, we are we're still looking at a few things here. Good old CM Punk.
You know, WWE 2K24 is the highest
They
rated
all-
game in WWE 2K history, and this week it gets even better. The DLC ECW Punk Pack drops this Wednesday. It's the most highly anticipated DLC pack in franchise history, with the return of CM Punk, his first appearance in nearly 10 years. WWE 2K24 is available now, and make sure to get this ECW Punk Pack Wednesday.
Funk and Punk and Sandman.
Kofi is oh.
Kofi! Tough loss.
Carrying Wall
But don't
Cove.
worry. There's always more time to turn things around.
Hey, go. I got that ice.
Thank you, bro.
What do you want?
I don't know.
You all right, man?
Karrion Kross.
I don't know what
His
Karrion
final
Kross
testament,
wants.
Now a part of Monday Night Raw, coming over in the draft.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Blackmore, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big
Austin.
Week from Saturday, King and Queen of the Ring, premium live event in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. We'll feature this man, Big Bronson Reed, in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship with Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. Pat, is it Big Bronson Reed's time?
Well, Chad Gable sucks, so we're certainly hoping he's not the one winning this thing. But Big Bronson Reed could certainly be the guy, riding a little bit of momentum into an Intercontinental title.
Who are we getting here?
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Chad Gable, representing Alpha
Academy.
So, Pat, obviously you were an athlete at the highest levels of competition, playing in the NFL, played in a Super Bowl. It's got to be a bit of a drag to have a Little League type dad like Chad Gable, an overbearing type of coach, always on you, trying to motivate you in that manner. Does this style by Chad Gable work?
Oh, I mean, there's certainly been.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Tozawa, he's got all the ability here.
Well, that is true. And Tozawa, using his quickness, though, got Rita off balance a bit.
I caught him, man. See, now he's taking credit. Oh! Now he's taking credit for everything. I mean, yeah, this is just classic narcissist. We don't like anything about Chad Gable right now. And
Tozawa top rope. Bronson Reed sent down to the mat. Tozawa may have an opportunity. Tozawa fired up.
Tozawa's doing something.
I don't know if he's doing this.
Chad said, don't do that dance. I hope he does that dance.
Well, Chad now saying, I didn't teach him that. Tozawa up on the top rope. Bronson Reed will catch Tozawa now. And just turns that into a Death Valley driver. What a move by the big man, the 300.
Oh, that's right all she wrote for Tozawa.
I believe it's all over but the crying for Tozawa. Reed, top rope, tsunami!
1, 2,
Reed's
3.
ready for the Intercontinental Championship match.
He exits, Chad Gable enters, yelling and moaning, throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah, what would you do if your coach got in your face like that, Pat, after you lost?
I was the punter, so I would have to sit there and take it, but if I was Tozawa, I'd try to smack him in the mouth.
Was it good?
Excuse me, Gunther. Congratulations on that.
What's going on here? First thing when he comes out of there, you bother him right away. The first thing he has to do coming out of the ring, winning the match, is answering your questions. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, that's normally how it works.
Gunther's
You know what I'm
momentum
saying?
is undeniable, but I did want to address his history with some of the other competitors still in the tournament. Last time he faced Ilja Dragunov in NXT, Ilja was actually victorious. Jey Uso's loss to Gunther was actually partially due to Jimmy Uso's interference. And then last week, you actually used some underhanded tactics against Sheamus.
Who are we talking about here? We are talking about the Ring General. We are talking about the most successful, the longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion in history. I mean, 666 days. Gunther does not have to prove anything to anyone around here. Is that clear? And then you mentioned Sheamus. If anyone out there actually believes, matter of fact, if Sheamus himself believes that he lost that match because of me last week, the guy must be delusional. You know what? I give it to him. Sheamus has had a legendary career.
Sheamus
no problem admitting that. But one thing he never achieved in this legendary career, and that is beating the Ring General. Never happened, never going to happen. All right? Matter of fact, Sheamus should be standing right here next to me. He should be standing here thanking me because Ludwig Kaiser saved Sheamus last week. And if Sheamus has a problem with that, Ludwig Kaiser is going to be the guy to put him out of his misery, expose him, and embarrass him in front of the whole wide world. We're done here.
Thank you so much for your time.
Exclusively on X, WWE like you've never seen before. 3-minute time limits.
This is a game changer.
Bracket style competition.
To crown the new
bell-to-bell action.
WWE Speed Champion.
WWE Speed.
We're cowboys. It may look fun, but it's chaos.
The pressure's relentless. We could lose everything.
We'd rather.
What, chat? So, looks like Ludwig Kaiser's gonna try to go up against Sheamus at one point. So, chat, so far, yes. Well, we got one of the oh my goodness. We know that Ludwig Kaiser seems to be going after Sheamus at some point. I love just how chat. So we're back. We're here. We're paying attention. We're waiting on everything to come back from, of course, commercial, as that's where we're currently at. Sounds as if Matt Tastic. I don't know if Matt Tastic over there is sounds like having a blast.
WWE merchandise celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month this May. For every t-shirt sold, WWE will donate proceeds to the Ad Council's Love Your Mind campaign.
I'm here with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. Adam, let's talk about this big announcement that you have tonight regarding those World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, sorry, come in.
Chat to him. Easy. Sorry, Jackie. Mr. Pearce, Pete and I, we just want to thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts for this opportunity on Monday Night Raw to show some unbelievable techers courtesy of the New Catch Republic.
Well, I certainly appreciate that, and I want to wish you both good luck and a very warm welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Thank you.
Thank you. New Catch Republic. Look, the draft's behind us, okay? The tag division has a new look, it's a new era, and that means new opportunities. So tonight, I'm sanctioning a fatal four-way match. We need #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles. So it'll be the New Catch Republic against the Authors of Pain, against the Creed Brothers, against JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, and the winner gets a crack at the World Tag Team titles.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Opportunity certainly in the air in the tag team division. But Adam, while I have you, I do have one other question. The WWE Universe is wondering why Braun Breaker, a top pick for Raw in the draft, wasn't included in the King of the Ring tournament. Can you explain that decision?
You're a broadcast journalist. Yes, you are. Look, I talked to Braun last week. Unlimited potential. Anybody with two eyes can see it. But the guys that I have on the Raw side and the King of the Ring, they've earned it at the highest level. I've explained that to Braun. I don't want to just shove him in the deep end, right? He deserves it, but he's going to have to...
The deep end, huh?
Go.
Let me explain something to you, all right? My opponents, when it comes to King of the Ring, I wouldn't have been in the deep end with them. They would have been in the deep end with me.
Yeah.
All right? I would have drug them all underwater and watched them drown right in front of me and smiled. I should have been in the damn tournament.
Wow.
The dogs are barking, Cole. Braun Breaker should have been in the tournament. Adam Pearce, yet again, both stooge.
Well, speaking of tournaments, we have our final
That's
quarter.
gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be able to do that just whenever the hell we want.
Final quarterfinal matchup in the women's side of the Queen of the Ring tournament. This is how we got here.
The Queen of the Ring tournament kicked off last Monday with hard-hitting first-round matchups. The relentless Zoey Stark went to battle against the Pitbull Ivy Nile.
And here comes Zoey Stark.
These two competitors pushed each other to their limit, but it was Zoey Stark who blazed her path to the quarterfinals. Dakota Kai went up against the newest addition to the Raw women's roster, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra
Kai's
Valkyria.
educated strikes kept her in the match, but Valkyria showed composure in the heat of combat.
And she puts Dakota away.
Tonight, the Queen of the Ring tournament continues as Zoey Stark takes on former NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Will Zoey Stark keep her momentum rolling?
I'm just getting started.
Or will Lyra Valkyria make lightning strike twice?
I'm here to show that my name belongs among the very best.
There we go.
The following is a quarterfinals match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first,
The confident powerhouse, no nonsense, understands this is a big opportunity here tonight to advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament, Zoey Stark. Zoey beat Ivy Nile the first round to get to this point tonight.
You're talking fast lane to the top. You win the Queen of the Ring title.
Well, the women's first round there. And earlier tonight, Io Sky with a tremendous battle against Shayna Baszler advances to the semifinals. She will take on the winner of this match, Valkyria or Stark, here on Monday Night Raw.
Go. Woo! Woo! There's a crowd, finally. I was gonna say, they're gonna do it.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Valkyria.
She is resilient, mystical, sensational. The former NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria, stepping into the ring for the first time ever against Zoey Stark in this quarterfinal matchup here tonight.
Yeah, that's her stuff from NXT.
Lyra knocking off Dakota.
I'm glad they're carrying that over.
Move into the quarterfinals here tonight. Got her started Fight Factory Pro, the Dublin, Ireland native. Valkyria would rise up the ranks over the past couple of years.
I can't believe it's only 9:30 over here on the wrestling world. We've got a lot done.
To the current women's world champion.
Ireland is becoming a WWE superstar factory quickly.
Becky Lynch once had some high praise for Zoey Stark. Becky called her intense and athletic. She's got an attitude, but she's going to be a player here in WWE. Those are the words of the current world champion. And here we go, collar and elbow tie-up Stark and Valkyria underway, quarterfinals Queen of the Ring.
These King and Queen of the Ring matches have been stupendous.
They have been very, very competitive.
Valkyria with the side headlock on Stark.
It's nice to know that when the biggest moments arrive, our future king or queen perform at the highest level.
Valkyria was so emotional the night she was drafted from NXT to join the Monday Night Raw roster. Another deep arm drag takedown.
She's floating through the ring right now. Just gliding around.
Says she channels the spirit of Morrigan, the goddess of war in Irish mythology.
Of course, Sláinte.
They would take the form of ravens and decide who would live and who would die on the battlefield. Hence Valkyria and her persona here in WWE. And Lyra going to launch herself out to the apron.
Lyra is extremely talented.
Valkyria went for the kick, and Zoey Stark able to block at least momentarily. Zoey moves out of harm's way. Clothesline, down goes Valkyria. Zoey Stark in control. Quarterfinals matchup continues.
Currently not behind this match as much as I figured they would be. I think the Kofi Kingston burned them out on it. Friday. But 5/16, of course, is the big one for on the Uncle Howdy code. I just seen when someone said a floppy disk from the code Could be an indication. That's weird. That'd be a little different. But hey, who knows? I truly have no idea. That's what I enjoy about it at the moment. Best thing about these Uncle Howdy QR codes is we have absolutely no idea what's going on. But at the moment, right now, we are currently awaiting Monday Night Raw to get back from a commercial. Lyra, Valkyria, and Zoey Stark are in the middle of a heated match. But with that being said, we're still getting updates and all this stuff.
Queen of the Ring tournament, Zoey Stark.
Ah, goodness.
Like a sniper.
On to
And a kick out by Lyra Valkyria. Stark with that missile drop kick took out Valkyria. Almost had her there.
This city was telling Zoey that she sucked during the commercial break. And how does she answer? Springboard. Missile drop kick.
That's right, the best drop kick just in the like world. A sniper.
Come on, Bat. She said best in the world.
She wants you to talk her up, is what she's trying to tell you.
Best drop kick in the world.
Zoey. Is that what she wanted me to say?
Exactly.
Queen of the Ring winner.
Not yet. We're only in the quarterfinals, but
maybe.
She was listening. Zoey is well on her way.
I don't think Zoey's gonna win Queen of the Ring
In this matchup.
Lyra very well on her way as well.
Ooh. Back elbow, kick to the knee by Stark. Precision strikes. Fierce aggression of Zoey Stark. Valkyria, though, with the quickness. Stark
2.
away. Kick out at 2. Very athletic and reflexive is Valkyria.
Channeling her inner goddess Morgan.
Very good, Pat.
Goddess of war.
Oh, an Irish. Kick caught Zoey on the ear. And now Valkyria starting to fire up.
Let's step up.
Lyra.
Oh,
down goes Stark.
Big drop kick. Nice. Nice drop kick.
Zoey back into the ring. Valkyria quickly going to climb the ropes up to the top rope. Getting fired up, feeding off the WWE fans. Valkyria crossbody. Zoey Stark all out of sorts after Valkyria hit that crossbody.
Yeah, I think Valkyria might take this one. Nice.
Tornado DDT. Drops Zoey right on the top of her head. Cover now.
1,
Lyra
2.
for the win. Stark at 2. Zoey Stark hanging
King
in this
Macho
matchup.
Man is still in the audience.
Lyra Valkyria, brand new to Raw, making a name for herself quick.
Yeah, but gonna dig down deep now in the deep waters with Zoey Stark. This is where you prove yourself. Being able to hang in there, win the match in the late innings.
South Carolina screaming her name.
Standing switch by Valkyria into the waist lock. Oh. Elbow caught her.
Big elbow. Right
In the
hand.
back of the neck. And now Zoey
Right
Stark.
kick.
Some old school shots there from Zoey.
Oh, miss. Back up. Here we go.
Kick
Foul.
by Valkyria. Missed with that. Stark caught her on that end. Now Zoey up over the top goes Valkyria. Stark for the win.
1,
to advance
2.
in the tournament. Valkyria kicks it 2.
Full body shock there for Valkyria as she hit the mat. Zoey thought she had her. The persistence here.
Yeah, fierce aggression of Zoey Stark. Now going to head up to the top rope with Lyra in trouble.
Very comfortable up here as well.
From high above the ring,
Oh.
Valkyria rolls out of harm's way. Stark lands on her
Wow,
feet.
it was.
That spinning heel kick caught Zoey. Now Valkyria.
Oh, that's. Oh, no, with the DDT miss.
Again. Stark able to into a suplex. Valkyria hit the corner hard, grabbed her knee.
One,
by Stark
two.
to put her away. Lyra's got a kick out.
Gonna do.
Looks like an NBA playoff game.
Yeah, frustration starting to set in.
Smacking him out this late. Little toughness check from both of them.
Big kick by Stark. Stunning Valkyria. Oh, went
Went
for the
for the knee.
C360.
Nope.
Lyra able to counter. Into the Nightwing.
1, 2, 3. Where then? Where then? Them devil did not see coming. Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria will advance to the semifinals to meet Io Sky next week on Monday Night Raw. This is a great ending sequence. Zoey went for the Z360. Valkyria Pat able to turn it into the Nightwing for the win.
A debut couple of weeks here for Lyra. Very deserving to continue to move on here in the point of the ring.
The updated bracket here on the Monday Night Raw side of things. Semifinal set for next week in Greensboro, North Carolina. Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria. Let's head up to the ring. Jackie Redmond's with our winner.
Lyra, you are making quite a first impression here on Monday Night Raw. Congratulations on advancing to the semifinal of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Is there anything that you would like to say to Io Sky ahead of next week's match?
Jackie, you want to know why I'm so confident? Talking no Homer Scully is far aired down us Aaron.
What? It wasn't a
And you'll find out what that means. But all I really want to say to everybody here is I am Lyra Valkyria. I am a former NXT Women's Champion. And I only travel as the crow flies. Straight to the top.
Lyra speaking Gaelic. Celtic language of the Scottish Highlands. Lyra Valkyria will face Io Sky as the semifinals for the Raw women are set in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Later on tonight, we will set the semifinals for the King of the Ring tournament. Earlier on, Gunther advanced as he knocked off Kofi. Kingston still to come. Ilja Dragunov. Main event, Jey Uso. This is how they advanced.
Yeet.
The time draws near for the next round of the King of the Ring tournament's quarterfinals. After replacing an injured Drew McIntyre, main event Jey Uso entered the fray against the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and secured a huge win.
Jey Uso advances!
And later that night, the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov,
It's gonna be a
made an
good
emphatic
match,
statement
chat. Good match.
as he paved his way through Ricochet to advance. As both Raw superstars forge ahead, their paths now converge when they go one-on-one for the first time.
I want to fight the best.
I'll prove to you why they call me main event Jey Uso.
Who will be one step closer to becoming the King of the Ring?
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre couldn't cut it, so they put your boy in the King of the Ring tournament. Last week, Finn Balor got the yeet down. Tonight, though, the newcomer, Ilja Dragunov, welcome to Monday Night Raw, Oos. But you gonna get this work, too. Just like next week, the ring general, Gunther, yeet down. And then I'm gonna get a new crown, where it's gonna go down, where I become the new King of the Ring. Yeet.
Jey Uso ready for later on tonight.
Oh.
Sami defends in a triple threat a week from Saturday in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia against Chad Gable and Bronson Reed. Chad Gable told his main man Otis, gave his marching orders. Take out Sami Zayn tonight. They meet live next.
I don't know if Otis will take him out, but by gosh.
Tomorrow.
Our women's division is the best in all of professional wrestling.
The women of NXT are undeniable as the NXT Women's North American Championship qualifying matches begin.
Who will make history at NXT Battleground?
Plus,
fun and games are over. Dar just dropped the champion.
What's next for NXT champion Trick Williams and the Meta 4? NXT, tomorrow 8/7 Central, only on USA.
I'm hoping Trick Williams just beats the hell out of it. Metaphor is good though. Don't get me wrong. Oh, excuse me. A little tired this evening, Chad. Tired. Good to see though that Lyra and Io will be in the finals. I just can't wait to figure out who Gunther's gonna go up against. That's gonna be the question. Because is it gonna be Jay? Or it's gonna be Ilja? Go back with Sami Zayn.
Set to take on Otis here tonight. But a week from Saturday, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the Intercontinental Championship triple threat match. Sami defends against Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. First man to gain pinfall or submission will be the champion. No champion's advantage for Sami Zayn.
your opponent, accompanied to the ring by Chad Gable, representing Alpha Academy, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis!
You know, maybe the Alpha Academy should start thinking about what to do with their coach, Chad Gable. Maxine lost in a opening round tournament match, the Queen of the Ring, last night. Earlier night, Tozawa lost the matchup to Big Ron's Reed, and now Otis goes in against Sami Zayn with his marching orders to take out Sami before the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring event a week from Saturday.
And this Chad Gable guy's just been barking and walking alongside the entire Alpha Academy for the last couple weeks.
So matchup underway. Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion, against Otis. A good warm-up for Sami tonight if he can take out Otis, because Otis the same size and weight as Big Bronson Reed.
And Chad Gable said Alpha Academy's #1 guy. Otis can knock out Sami a little bit, that helps him.
And Chad was not happy with Tozawa's performance earlier tonight against Reed. Nice back elbow by Otis, who...
That's my guy! Chad Gable told Otis, we don't need any worms or hip gyrating tonight.
All business, and that seems to be where Otis is. Into the corner. Big splash.
We need to see the worm.
We
want to see Otis's worm. Gyrate those hips, big fella. You've earned it. Oh, yeah. Involuntary spasms in the hips.
Oh, good Lord. Calm down.
Gable calling an audible.
Oh, he's feeling it, though. Bust out your worm, Otis.
Otis said to hell with it.
Yeah.
And Chad Gable not happy.
Woo. The worm.
Big old worm.
Oh.
Sami in trouble.
Good Lord.
Gable's livid.
Oh, the fun police. Chad Gable hates it.
He's a whiner like Rick Carlisle. And now Otis up to the second.
Rick Carlisle's a winner, okay, as a coach.
Otis now off the second rope.
Oh.
Nobody home. Went for the splash. Sami rolling
Man,
out of harm's way. Gable barking in his face. Man,
Oh.
Otis the matchup. Haluma kick
Hold
by
on.
Sami. Into the
1,
cover.
2, 3.
Here is your winner, the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn!
Well, that's the perfect case of the coach costing you the match, Pat.
Yeah, this guy sucks as a coach, as a person, has personality.
Now Sami Zayn
Oh.
Sami Zayn's had enough of Chad Gable as well, the man who suplexed him in front of his wife in his hometown of Montreal.
Come on, Otis. Attack him. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Well, Sami Zayn.
Okay, that works too.
suplex to Gable. Well, Gable deserved that. He was berating, abusing, shoving Otis around. And Chad Gable going to roll out of harm's way as Sami went for the Haluma kick.
But thank you, Sami, for stopping all that. Otis didn't deserve any of it. Oh, and now he's helping up his...
Hey! This is your fault anyway! This is your fault!
Oh, come on, Otis.
Is everything okay with Otis? You're better than him, Otis!
I don't know what's got to be Gable.
Hey.
Coming up on Monday Night Raw, the Women's World Champions in action. Becky Lynch, she's got trouble on the horizon with damage control. It's Becky, Dakota Kai, live next on Raw.
I wouldn't have took that. A slap across the mouth would have done it for me. So far, there has been no more hidden words, per se. For this Uncle Howdy. Alright, Nikki Cross is 100%. We know that for sure. We're just trying to figure out what we're missing from tonight. Again, I don't think we're missing it. Kenneth, man, how is your Monday been? Oh.
In case you've been living under a rock.
Professional wrestling is electrifying once again.
WWE is on fire right now. And next year, we're bringing the show of shows to Las Vegas. WrestleMania in the entertainment capital of the world. Only question is, are you ready?
And you can experience the very best WrestleMania 41 has to offer with an official WWE Priority Pass from On Location. Place your deposit today to secure premium seating, pre-show hospitality, interactions with your favorite WWE superstars, and so much more. Head to onlocationexp.com/WWE for details.
What a city.
It'll be good.
Hey, I just wanted to come over here and take a second to wish y'all good luck. You got a hell of an opportunity out in front of you tonight. It's been fun watching y'all make a name for yourself on Monday Night Raw. You got a heck of a career in front of you, man. I mean, look at the pipes on this one. I mean, you're giving me a run for my money. And you're no slouch.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
What do you want?
I'm here on Judgment Day business.
And?
We run Monday Night Raw. And we don't appreciate you sticking your nose in our business.
So what?
So consider yourself warned.
You hear that? I've been warned by the Judgment Day. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Good luck tonight. Go out there, kick some ass.
JD McDonough's talking to Braun Strowman.
Yeah, remember Damian told Jay to take care of the Braun problem.
Almost broke his neck looking straight
The
up.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Io Sky and Kairi Sane, representing Damage Control.
Dakota. Kai.
Pat Damage Control's made it pretty clear they want to take over Monday Night Raw like they did Friday Night SmackDown.
Io gets a big win earlier.
Io Sky now in the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, takes on Lyra and Valkyria next week here on Monday Night Raw. Kairi Sane, of course, What happened to former WWE Tag Team Champions? Asuka resting with an injury. Dakota.
Yeah, I forgot Asuka's injured too.
For action here tonight against the women's.
Let's continue to build.
A week from Saturday, WWE is in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Special start time of 1 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the West Coast, 8 o'clock p.m. local time in Jeddah. Becky Lynch defends the Women's World Championship against Liv Morgan. But tonight, what an opportunity, Pat, for Dakota Kai if she could knock off the Women's World Champion on Monday Night Raw.
Absolutely. Hell of a start for their Raw run for Damage Control. You knock off our champ? This is a huge match for Dakota. The man blessing us with a championship.
Let me tell you.
In a fight for Dakota Kai.
A wily, shrewd leader of Damage Control, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai is not going to be able to beat Bailey here. I'm sorry.
Women's Championship successfully defended it at Backlash. So Becky Lynch and Dakota Kai one-on-one here tonight, Monday Night Raw. And Becky's got to be careful with Kairi Sane and Io Sky roaming around at ringside.
Damage Control is always going to try to gain an advantage.
Liv Morgan has been targeting Becky Lynch. Remember, Liv is the one who took Rhea Ripley out of action with an attack in the backstage area, forcing Rhea to vacate the Women's Championship. Becky would go on to win a Battle Royal to be crowned the new champ. It came down to Becky and Liv Morgan, the final two, before Becky would hang on and win.
Dakota Kai getting her head bounced like a basketball off the top turnbuckle by her champion. Celtics beat the Cavs tonight.
Celtics beat the Cavs.
Baseball slide, down goes Dakota.
What is he talking about?
Becky Lynch, who promised to be fighting champion, taking the fight to Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai is probably going to end up getting
one of the main reasons why she thought she was the perfect one to take over whenever Rhea got injured after Liv Morgan attacked her backstage.
We talked a lot about this last week in our interview with Becky and the disappointment for Lynch not being able to beat Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. A lot has been documented about the strep throat illness that Becky had to battle through and gave Rhea the fight of her life before succumbing in the end. Oh!
Io
Sky getting involved.
Yeah, bittersweet month before Becky would go on to win the Battle Royal to become champion. And now Kairi Sane calls it a distraction. Dakota Kai with a kick able to take over.
Kairi got up there and then acted like she hurt herself, and Eddie Orango got distracted. Phenomenal referee. Obviously wanted to check on everybody's well-being, and Dakota Kai took advantage. This is Damage Control Wrestling. This is what they want to do. Distract and dominate and do damage. That's why they control it.
And Becky knew what she was getting into in this fight tonight. So Becky never wanted to back down from a challenge.
Oh, there was another one.
Valkyria,
And another
in
one.
the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, who won the NXT Women's Championship for Becky Lynch. Becky talks about giving so many people opportunities here in WWE, much like she is Dakota tonight.
Let's go, Bailey. Oh, like, good lord.
Becky. Dakota now. Knocked down Becky, now the kick.
Got a run-up kick to the midsection. Knocking down Becky, obviously. Damage Control's on the outside celebrating. Very supportive, very menacing.
Dakota looking to wear Becky down. Becky slinging Dakota across the ring.
Step up, nice.
In the face.
I got a right across that bridge over her nose.
Stumbling back to the corner. And Becky take advantage.
Nobody home. Dakota with her quickness moves out of harm's way. And Becky now using the ropes to her advantage. Both women down. Competitive matchup here, live on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, all right. Quick commercial break here. So we have seen a lot of things while we're watching this one about what that last photo could actually so we're gonna look up something. So let's okay, so there's people saying that in the left of it. I don't know what these numbers mean anymore. And we're back live.
Monday Night Raw, the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch in a fight tonight against Dakota Kai of Damage Control. Becky, a week from Saturday, defends the championship against Liv Morgan, the king and queen of the ring event in Saudi Arabia. Roll up now, Dakota. And a kick out by Becky. With Dakota Kai right back on the attack. Dakota,
Becky's doing not Dakota Kai. Oh, he's a stomp.
Oh, yes, she is.
Gosh.
Back of Becky's neck. Dakota into the cover. She may pin the Women's World Champion here. And a kick out by Becky. What a win this would be for Dakota Kai tonight.
It certainly would be. And I think Becky did a little something to save herself some extra damage. You know, Dakota Kai has that springboard kick to the back of the neck. But it's not just the kick, it's also the mat. Becky kind of defended herself from half the blow there. That was incredible stuff from our champion. But yes, Dakota has everything you could potentially want. And WWE superstar, and Damage Control's here to help along the way.
Big right hand by Dakota. And Becky Lynch, though, runs into another right. Dakota, perfect timing. Kai sent out to the apron, shoulder to the midsection. And Becky able to move out of harm's way. A couple of right hands now by Becky Lynch, unloading on Kai. Becky.
Return a favor.
There's that leg drop across the back of the neck. Stands Dakota up. Here's the
1,
Is it
2.
put her away? Kick out at 2 by Kai. The man being put to the test by the leader of Damage Control. Becky going to fight down deep. Kairi Sane in her very unique way of cheerleading to lead Dakota Kai on. Becky looking for the manhandle slam. Kai able to counter. Kick to the face.
Big kick from Dakota.
1,
Hook of the
2.
leg. Almost had Becky near fall.
She was gonna
Not
steal
sure
one
what
right
that
there.
was. There was an audio issue.
Pump kick potentially ends this.
Yeah, Kai upset and frustrated. Thought she had the champ put away. Very impressive Dakota Kai tonight.
Definitely. Battling our champion.
Head up to the top rope, took a little bit too much time, and the veteran Becky Lynch met her there.
New York Times bestseller. Our current champion, Becky Lynch, on top of the world, but in an absolute dogfight here with Dakota Kai.
High above the ring, Becky Lynch. Kai now heading up to the top rope. Capacity crowd looking on.
Big suplex.
And Becky with a
Oh.
superplex.
Go through.
And now,
Going for the
with the
disarmer.
armbar. Dakota trying to block.
Just the armbar. We apologize.
Any
1.
combination. Becky now. Shoulders down on Kai. Kicks it 2. Now stacking Becky up.
There's the disarmer.
Becky submission, the disarmer, Damage Control said enough's enough.
Go.
And Io and Kyrie attacking Becky
And
Lynch.
here comes Lyra.
You could sense it coming the entire match.
While Becky Lynch had the disarmer, it was only a matter of time before Io Sky tapped. Damage Control attack. And now Lyra Valkyria, who respects Becky Lynch as a champion.
Yo, Valkyria to the save.
Coming to the aid of the man. And the two women who face off next week in the semifinals for Queen of the Ring, face to face. And Becky takes out Io.
And the two women from Ireland are the only ones standing in the ring right now.
Liv Morgan sending Becky into the post. And now scooting out of harm's way after the hit and run on the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, who faces Becky a week from Saturday for the Women's World Championship, sends a message to the man tonight. Let's head back to our broadcast colleague, Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. I'm here with Ilja Dragunov. Ilja, last week you kicked off the King of the Ring tournament with a pretty thrilling victory over Ricochet. Tonight, it's Jey Uso in a quarterfinal matchup that also happens to be our main event. What is your mindset heading into this match?
That'll be a hell of a
Some
match.
people say it's a dream or destiny to be here, to be in this spot, to feel moments like this. But for me, it's just not enough to be here. I am here to make an impact night in and night out. And it starts with me becoming the czar of the ring. Last week, Ricochet and we pushed ourselves to the absolute limits. But when it was time to strike, I took it. And I promised to bring the same kind of fight to the main event. Jey Uso tonight. And I know he's ready for a battle. But what is waiting on the other side is a different kind of animal. One only a few have beaten. But I am more than just a different kind of animal. I'm a different kind of a dragon. I beat Gunther. So the ring general and we have a long history together. So one thing is for sure. It is not over.
Hello guys. Yeah.
Dragunov's got to knock off
I'll
Jey
tell you
Uso
what.
later on tonight to meet Gunther.
It'll be a hell of a match
The
for
king of the
Father.
ring.
Did he say Czar of the ring?
Yes, Czar. C-Z-A-R. Or T-S-A-R. Either or. Huh.
The following is a World Tag Team Championship #1 contenders Fatal 4-Way match. Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, the team of J.D. McDonough and Finn
Balor.
Oh, fresh off staring down Braun Strowman, J.D. McDonough, and Finn Balor teaming up tonight in this fatal 4-way #1 contenders match.
Did you say J.D. McDumbass? Is that what you were about to say?
No, I did.
You said J.D. McDonough?
No, I said J.D. McDonough. They're in action next.
Oh, so
Friday,
Your next challenger has been determined.
SmackDown makes it official.
The contract signing for the Cody Rhodes Logan Paul showdown.
Plus, the King and Queen of the Ring quarterfinals.
Who will punch their ticket?
The time is now. Here we go.
It is Tiffy time.
Three most dangerous letters won't be RKO. They'll be H-I-M.
Friday Night SmackDown. Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on Fox.
I got. Carmelo Hayes. Always. He truly is. He's got that attitude. And it works. It works very well for him. So he don't miss. He is him. So getting to see whoever wins on that one will be gonna be interesting because I don't see them having Tonga losing. But I don't know if they will give the win to Randy yet. Even though Randy deserves it. I'm not sure. So chat, so far how do we feel about Monday Night Raw thus far? Are we enjoying it? Has it been good? Because I know we get very distracted with this fantastic Uncle Howdy stuff. It it takes up a lot of time. We really appreciate we appreciate everyone who does hang out with us doing live watch along reactions and our breakdown of everything we see. Okay.
WWE fans are adjudicating because R-Truth and Miz, the tag champs, are
Awesome
here.
Truth came out. That's good to see.
A lot of premature adjudicating happening in Greenville because how could you not with Awesome Truth out here?
Gonna figure out who their next opponents are gonna be for the tag titles. Finn Balor, JD McDonough await their opponents.
Making their way to the ring, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, New Catch Republic.
Coming over to Monday Night Raw via the draft, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. Real exciting tag team. New Catch Republic. You know, the 2023 Panini Impeccable WWE trading cards are now on sale. Look for 5 autographs from your favorite WWE superstars per box. Shop PaniniAmerica.net, local and national retailers, and hobby shops. This is the fatal 4-way to determine the new #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles.
New Catch Republic.
Chat, who we got?
Including a sweet towel throw there.
New Catch Republic gonna win. Finally get a
Oh yeah.
decent.
I like this.
Next, Brutus and Julius, the Creed brothers.
I see Death Rebel got a hold of their engine.
Ton of
Well,
athleticism in the ring tonight for the fatal
that's great to
4-way
see.
match. First team to gain pinfall or submission
That's
to
the way.
the #1 contenders for the tag titles.
Couple of high guys.
Death Rebel is
They can eat those stairs if they had to.
always changing the engine.
Well, that man, Brutus, used to rip apart microwaves as a kid.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. He's the only human in history, I do believe. And it makes sense. All Americans from Ohio.
Saw Karrion Kross earlier. Here's teammates from the Final Testament.
And their opponents, accompanied by Paul Ellering, Scarlett, and Karrion Kross, representing the Final Testament at a combined weight of 618 pounds. Akam Razar, authors of
Akam on the left, Razar on the right. Razar goes 6'4", 330 pounds. Akam 6'2", 290. Former Raw and NXT Tag Team Champions, winners of the Dusty Rhodes Classic some 8 years ago. Authors of Pain. Tremendous amateur background as well from these two men.
They got a lot of great talent. It's just not used correctly.
Tonight to battle
Unfortunately.
for an opportunity at those World Tag Team titles.
I mean, when authors of pain show up, you really feel, you know? These dudes are intimidating.
The mastermind, Paul Ellering, at ringside as well. Former leader of the legendary Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, as Finn Balor starts things off against Tyler Bate. Finn Balor looking to regain the tag titles that he lost back at WrestleMania when he was a tag champ with Damian Priest, lost the six-pack challenge ladder match.
And then there's Dumb, and then there's McDonough.
And, well, JD McDonough, they're going to win his first championship here on the Monday Night Raw. Tyler Bate, such a unique performer, tremendous power, tremendous athleticism, very unique offensive style as he makes a tag here to Pete Dunne. And New Catch Republic now in control.
Oh, New Catch.
And the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, double team with Tyler Bate, the big strong boy of New Catch Republic.
Judgment Day won't win this.
Tag to a man who wouldn't
Simple
mind
fact,
breaking every finger you got.
God
Joint
stole it.
manipulation, and Pete Dunne treats it as an art, punishing JD McDonough.
Stomp to boot, literally.
I thought Dominic Mysterio was the most unlikable part of Judgment Day. I believe it may be McDonough now, as the tag is made by Julius Creed. Double team now by the Creed brothers. Again, you don't have to tag your partner into this matchup. You make a tag to anyone that's on the apron.
A lot of stealing of positions in a four-way tag team match. Everybody wants a shot at the title.
Oh, and a big clothesline by Authors of Pain.
Bro.
Akam and Razar cleaning house.
God.
Planning Tyler Bate.
Jeez. Planning New Catch Republic on top of each other.
Good luck stopping these two.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Double
Quick,
team
Lord.
now by AOP.
New Catch Republic catching bodies alongside the Creed brothers.
Oh, God, what a throw.
Four-way match continues. Who's going to be the #1 contenders?
I mean, straight picked him up, threw him over the top with ease. I don't know what JD McDonough thinking there. JD McDonough always tries taking on the biggest and baddest, and it does not work out for him. But it's okay, because he'll continue to get thrown around, and he's getting, I don't know what he's getting. He must have really made somebody mad somewhere. Because ain't no way I would be taking all that punishment. Selena Vega, she got injured at, I'm thinking, a house show. It caused her not to be able to compete. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, they didn't really tell us why. They haven't given us a medical update on her, if that's what you're meaning. Love you. Eric! All I know is Matt Tastic is having a fit. They did. It will be live Friday for the quarterfinals of SmackDown. Cannot wait to see that one, how it ends. I'm a huge LA Knight fan, but I don't know if he can get past Tama Tonga. Unfortunately. Oh. Oh, the Creed brothers are not gonna win this one. I'm going to tell you that.
Lightning in a bottle, these Creed brothers.
Tag. Here comes Julius Creed. And Julius.
Wow, belly to belly to that old fan. Give JD McDonough one.
Into a kick.
6'3", 229. Julius Creed. Runs into a boot by Finn Balor. Now a double team by Judgment Day. Julius, though, turns things around. Look at the power of Creed. Into a kip up. Awesome Truth is impressed.
How could you not be?
Wow.
Standing
1,
450.
2.
I should say standing shooting star. I got ahead of myself there.
Let's make sure the numbers are right.
And JD now. He's over the top rope. Look at this roll up now.
1,
by Baszler.
2.
Goes down, kick out.
Not yet. Not yet.
Sling
blade. Beautiful.
Driving Julius Creed into the corner.
One moment you're in the penthouse, then you're in the outhouse.
Baszler top rope, New Catch Republic, stop him there.
Ben slipped a little bit on the bottom rope. I think that's why New Catch Republic was able to catch him.
Now Arthur's a pain, trying to run interference.
Pete done with a moonsault.
Oh my goodness, taking out Razor.
Moonsaults everywhere. Oh, it's a Lord. Beautiful suplex. 1, 2.
Baszler kicks out at 2.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
First Pete Dunne with a moonsault. Then Tyler Bates and then Julius Creed up to the top. Superplex of Finn Balor.
Creed brothers looking for the Brutus ball, and JD McDonough able to save
Yo.
the matchup. Now Authors of Pain get into the mix. Akam and Razor.
They're calling it over. Wow.
Taken down with a powerbomb.
Why didn't you pin him?
Cheers and dudes right now.
And double team by the New Catch Republic. Razor sent out of the ring by
Good Razor. Akam.
Akam.
Up and over.
Throwing New Catch Republic out of the ring. Now he's got Brutus. Brutus got him, I mean.
Oh.
Suplex by Brutus Creed, incredible.
Where is Brutus going?
Tag made, Tyler Bates legal.
You know what Brutus is thinking?
Brutus from the top rope. Tick, tick.
Oh.
Brutus ball. Bates legal.
Clothesline. Nope.
Trying to go, look at the power. Look at the power of Tyler.
That is crazy.
Lifting up Akam, 290 pounds.
Spin to win.
It's still spinning. It's still spinning. It's still spinning.
That's wild.
Baszler, roll up.
1, 2.
Kick out by Bate.
Oh.
Oh, and Tyler Bate faked him out. Tag, Guns legal.
Great looky.
Double team
With
by
JD.
Republic. Look for the burning hammer. Cover now.
1, 2.
JD McDonough saving the matchup.
Very smart play by McDonough.
McDonough.
Tyler Bate now launching himself. Oh
Oh.
my goodness, McDonough and Bate into the announce table.
Matter.
And now Pete Dunne.
Oh yeah.
Giving a beat down.
Pete Dunne beating the hell out of McDonough.
Who's here?
Carlito.
Who's here?
Oh my.
Backstage
Ah.
to Pete Dunne.
Oh.
Carlito has been trying to work his way into the Judgment Day. Will it pay off tonight?
I didn't expect Carlito to help
Just
him.
swung that bucket of Pete Dunne's.
Conan Ross. Thanks to the backstabber by Carlito. Judgment Day is the #1.
Holy shit.
Here are your winners, the team of JD McDonough and Finn Balor!
Well, Carlito trying to prove his worth to the Judgment Day. He told Damian Priest earlier tonight that even the most stubborn minds can be changed. Did Carlito change Damian's mind as he helped Balor and McDonough become the #1 contenders for the tag titles? Remember, fatal four-way match, Pat, no disqualification. What Carlito did was legal.
Okay. Did not expect Judgment Day to be the winners.
Join the Judgment Day, and that's clearly what Carlito has in mind.
It has been quite the night here tonight on Monday Night Raw, and still to come, Pat. we've got our other quarterfinal matchup, Jey Uso, Ilja Dragunov in the King of the Ring tournament. But next week on Monday Night Raw, Greensboro, North Carolina, stacking up to be quite the show. Sami Zayn finally gets his hands on Chad Gable a few days before the triple threat match in Saudi Arabia. It's Sami and Chad one-on-one next week. We have our semi-final matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Lyra, Valkyria, Io Sky go one-on-one next week.
I'll take that
Also,
match.
the semi-final matchup on the King of the Ring. Gunther's advanced. Will he take on Jey Uso or Ilja Dragunov? It all takes place next week live from Greensboro with Monday Night Raw.
I just wanted to come and show respect for last week because that was one hell of a fight.
Yeah,
And the next time that this
Ricochet.
happens,
All
the
cleaned
outcome
up.
will be different. But look, as far as tonight goes, I just want to say good luck. Go get that crown.
Uso!
Light up Greenville! Get out the yeet lights!
They're calling it the Yeet Lights. He calls it the Fireflies. It's a beautiful thing.
The following is a quarterfinals match in the King of
Kenneth, Mother's Day was good over here. Got to spend time with my mom. So that's always a great thing to do. Get that yeeting back on.
They're eating on Monday Night Raw. Main event, Jey Uso looks to advance to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament, but Ilja Dragunov stands in his way. Our main event is next. Live on Raw.
Man, it's great to eat all over South Carolina.
We did a little bit of, grilling out and stuff like that.
Exclusively on X, WWE,
So,
like you've never seen before. 3-minute time limits.
This is a game changer
Bracket style competition.
to crown the new
Bell to bell action.
WWE Speed Champion.
WWE Speed.
Speed. I did not think Judgment Day was gonna be all winners there. It will be in Jacksonville, yes. We will actually be in Greensboro. I will be in Greensboro, North Carolina for Monday Night Raw. We're going to be looking forward to seeing who will be facing Gunther. So far, the whole show's looking pretty interesting. That is next Monday. Boy.
In all of professional wrestling.
Yeah, we're gonna have something set up. We're gonna try to have someone here hanging out with y'all.
Well, SummerSlam is taking over Cleveland this summer, and the only way to secure exclusive experiences and interactions with your favorite WWE superstars is with a WWE Priority Pass presented by On Location. Buy your package today to get access to premium seating, pre-show hospitality, and so much more. Full details on On Location, exp.com/WWE.
You sure? All right. On a serious note, you and Rhea good?
Hey, guys, you can see number one contenders.
We're gonna have to clear off a spot in the wall. Those tag titles are coming back.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
What's up?
I get it. I'm not one to hear. I'll leave. Carlito, what happened out there? That was cool.
Hey, you said it.
That was cool. Have fun, guys. Yeah, man. Oh, Carlito.
Yeah, buddy.
You talked about Ray earlier. Now, I'm sure the boys are going to have your back. But you're going to handle your business, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. Because the crew doesn't roll with cowards. Don't let us down, amigo.
Ain't nobody scared of Ray.
Yeah, he called you a amigo. He called you a amigo.
Actually, he did call me amigo, right?
Damien Priest laying down the law. Jey
They
Uso
still out
gets
here
set.
just a damn
As we
yeeting.
take a look at what's gone on so far in the King of the Ring tournament on the Raw side of things. This is the final quarterfinal matchup. The winner of this match takes on Gunther next week live from Greensboro on Monday Night Raw. Is it Jey Uso's night?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in 210 pounds, Ilja.
The conductor of the orchestra,
A Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov. Will he be in the semifinals next week in Greensboro, North Carolina against Gunther, or will it be Jey Uso? Old Ben Sigma means invincible. That is how Ilja Dragunov is described by, it's Russian.
well, that's the King Yeet right there.
One of these men will advance to the semifinals. The King of the Ring bracket on Monday Night Raw. Over on SmackDown, the quarterfinals take place this coming Friday. Carmelo Hayes, Tama Tonga, Randy Orton, LA Knight have all advanced.
Here we go.
Ilja Dragunov obviously makes great first impression last week.
Knocked off Ricochet. Jey Uso with a win over Finn Balor. Jay has been in quite the role as of late. Of course, beat his brother Jimmy at WrestleMania. A couple of wins over Finn Balor in recent weeks. Won a fatal 4-way as well. Had a great match with Damian Priest in Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Could be champion right now.
The man says he has no tolerance for failure. Mr. Dragunov.
Ilja Dragunov is obviously sculpted from the wrestling gods. But is he ready for the lights? All of them. Like what we have here in our main event of Raw.
Dragunov's second rope. Catches Uso, and Dragunov is in control. Main event, Jey Uso
Jay.
in this matchup. Dragunov coming out of the box quickly here tonight.
Absolutely. Straight from that song he was conducting.
Jey Uso just like that. Dropping
Dragunov
to the floor.
And that's what Jey can do.
And here comes Jey Uso. Uso gonna suicide dive. Dragunov right onto our announce table.
Jeez.
That right there is classic Jey Uso.
Vintage.
Take control of this match.
Vintage Jey Uso, Cole.
Dragunov throwing a boot right in the face of Uso. Into the ring to break the count. And right back on the attack.
Smart. What the hell is he? Jay's right into the hydration station.
And now clearing off our announce table. Dragunov.
Everyone going to a table, by God.
Jey Uso pay big chop.
Well, where are you going?
Dragunov now up to the barricade.
Don't see an H-bomb?
Uso's in trouble on the table.
No way.
With an H-bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Went for the H-bomb. Uso rolled out.
That's what you get there.
That's big brain stuff from the Yeet King. Man, could you imagine if he would have hit that?
And now Uso picking up and driving Dragunov over the announce table. Chaos here at ringside. Quarterfinals, king of the ring.
Tried going for a spear into the table. Ended up flipping all the way over the table. What? I'm really hoping that Jay wins this. But I think with Damian Priest, I don't know if Damian will be the reason that he loses. I don't think Damian Priest would cost her the match yet. Cost him the match. I was a post regarding Alexa. I don't think Damian Priest would cost him the match yet, as they still got a little bit of something going on with that, but I think we're past that. I truly think we're gonna see them two closer to SummerSlam. That's where Jay might get a win over that title.
I ain't attached, bro. Holy fuck.
As you can. Oh yeah, I'd like to see LA Knight win it too. But I'd rather have Jay, just because he's got a ton of momentum, and he's lost a lot of it throughout all this.
We're back live
after
on Monday
WrestleMania.
Night Raw quarterfinal matchup. King of the Ring tournament winner advances to the semifinals next week against Gunther. Jey Uso, Ilja Dragunov, and Dragunov with the abdominal stretch on Uso. It's been a physical matchup since the get-go.
It certainly has, and obviously it was on the commentator's table. They almost got a double count out now. Full-on grit in the middle of this.
Yeah, Jey trying to fight out of this. Main event, Jey Uso. Hip toss. Creates space. Dragunov impressive last week in his win over Ricochet. Came to Monday Night Raw in the draft from NXT. Former NXT champion, NXT UK champion as well. Last man to beat Gunther prior to Sami Zayn's win at WrestleMania.
This took a big right from Jey Uso.
And delivers one of his own.
Down to a knee. Goes the Russian.
Oh, God, with a chop. Eat.
Oh. Now Dragunov starting to tee off on Uso. Jey down to one knee.
Jey asking for it, too.
Jey with a right of his own. And here comes Uso now.
Dancing like his daddy, going spit in his hand like his cousin.
Mustard on that one. Down goes Dragunov.
Beautiful.
Yeet sauce for the
Oh, yeet sauce.
big right hand.
Step up into the caught on the back of the neck.
Down goes Dragunov.
Ilja is down.
What does Jey Uso have planned now? Capacity crowding. Greenville with a kick to the face.
Good Lord.
Last thing anybody was looking for was a boot to the face while the whole city's eating.
Well, let's go Uso chants. Dragunov measuring his man.
Let's go Uso.
Ilja with a waist lock, looking for a German suplex.
Dragunov, so impressive.
As I said earlier, invincible in German. And Dragunov delivering the German suplexes now.
Russian.
No, it's German.
Number 3.
I corrected myself.
The suplex or the... Impressive, nonetheless.
The waist lock now. Uso able to sling
Super
Dragunov
kick.
aside.
Pow to the gut.
The midsection.
Uppercut. Pow.
Here comes
Step up into the by Ilja. Here we go.
Was rolled with the slap.
Oh, what a clothesline blow. The constant theme.
Almost had him near fall.
The way he used his weight for momentum through the ropes. Just so agile, so athletic, so powerful.
The Constantine special from Ilja Dragunov almost knocked off Jey Uso.
That Constantine special is nasty.
Matchup as advertised. Fierce, competitive, physical. And you know Gunther's watching this matchup closely. He'll face one of these men next week.
Quick chops from the Russian.
Dropping Jey in the corner. Dragunov.
Running in that.
Paintbrush red across the face. Just so fierce and intense.
Yeah, it's his mindset that's the most dangerous thing he has. He seemingly just got no conscience, just wants to win.
Motor constantly running. Oh, standing switch. Nice waist lock by Jay.
Dragunov
looking for the Constantine special
Oh.
again. Uso able to kick
Oh.
and super kick.
Ah!
Down goes
God.
Ilja for the win.
1,
Uso steps
2.
him up. Almost had him kick out.
God.
Air Force One to
Was
a
taking
Russian
his
jaw.
damn head off.
Almost ended this.
Bang. Collapsing the face of Dragunov. Jey Uso.
Blood coming from the ear. That's from that boot from earlier.
Jey maybe looking for the win. I thought he was going for the spear, and Dragunov met it with a knee.
Oh, he telegraphed it. Ilja knew.
Oh,
Dragunov
what a
down with
knee.
Down goes Uso.
That's from film study.
Sending Jey halfway across the ring. And now Ilja Dragunov may have Jey Uso where he wants him.
H-bomb. 1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out by Jey Uso. Dragunov frustrated. Back into the corner. Measuring his man. Uso back to his feet.
Here! Oh my God, out of nowhere. Ain't no way. Listen, I didn't predict this, honestly. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. What?
Incredible matchup and the sudden impact of the spear and the splash by Jey Uso. And he's heading to the semifinals of King of the Ring.
Jey Uso just beat Ilja Dragunov. He's going up against Gunther next week in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Uso splash, full send. 1, 2, 3.
I'm an alright basketball fan. I'm watching OKC in Dallas.
The impact of the splash by Jey Uso.
1, 2, 3.
Greensboro, North Carolina next week. And the semifinals in the King of the Ring tournament as he takes on Gunther. One of those two men heading to the finals in Saudi Arabia. Again next Monday, the semifinals. Uso, Gunther. You got an early prediction?
We eatin' next Monday.
We eatin', baby. It is a ring general.
For the showdown. Whoa, whoa.
Jay should have beat your ass for the Intercontinental, but his brother stopped him.
We find out live next week.
Eating everywhere. What we like to see. That's how you do it. Telling you what. Glad to see they did it good for the daggone Yeet. Hopefully this will be a big push for Jay. I could easily see him getting past Gunther if they do it right and they actually take it that far. So we'll see what can happen. with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the conclusion of Monday Night Raw tonight. If there is any questions that you have for us, of course, feel free to ask just for a few minutes here. We'll answer a few questions if there is any. I still cannot believe they actually let Jay win. I mean, still a little surprised about it. Damian Priest didn't get involved. Yes, yes. Have a great night, everyone. Of course, as always, we will be live tomorrow for NXT as we start the Battle Royal aspect. Or it might just, I don't think it's a Battle Royal. I think they're doing more or less 12 person, only 6 can make it to Battleground for the ladder match for in NXT North American Women's Championship. So be looking forward to seeing those happen tomorrow as we build towards. As always, though, everyone, we do appreciate you hanging. It has been fun. It has been a great evening. All was top tier regular. Until next time, wrestling fans, Kraken community members, you're over.